Thanks for joining us today. My name is Fred Gruber with Miller Industries, and we're here today at our new carrier plant in Hermitage, PA, which is a newly renovated and largest carrier production facility in North America. We're going to take a little bit of time today to talk about the new Ramsey Sierra 8,000-pound planetary winch. This new winch is exclusive on Miller Industries product only and will be available as a standard offering on all of our Series 10, 12, and 16 carriers. Joining us today to discuss this and give you a little information is Harold Todd with Ramsey Winch Corporation. So Harold, can you tell us a little bit about the development of the Ramsey Sierra planetary winch?
Fred, this winch was conceived, designed, engineered, and built in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Many hours of development at Ramsey went into this product.
I also understand that Miller Industries put several units out in the field for the last couple of years, is that correct?
Yes, Fred, we were very fortunate, and we want to express our sincere appreciation to both Miller and the end users that were so generous with the feedback that they provided and the help that they used in developing the Sierra.
So, Harold, can you explain some of the benefits and features of this new winch?
Sure, Fred. Let's talk first off line speed. Everybody's concerned about line speed. The Sierra runs at 48 feet a minute versus our standard worm gear winch, which has 28 feet a minute.
What that extra 20 foot per minute means is that driver spends a whole lot less time on the side of the road. We all know that things happen in a matter of seconds out there on the highway, so every second counts.
Let's do a quick comparison, Fred.
What's been done to the Sierra planetary winch is in regards to the durability. Anything to improve that?
Okay, Fred, let's talk the reality, which is heat and duty cycle. Duty cycle on the Sierra winch is 3 times the standard duty cycle on our worm gear winch.
Can you briefly explain just exactly what duty cycle is and how that's measured?
Duty cycle is part of the SAE 706, which is a winch standard that we manufacture all our winches to. And what it says is that when the thermocouple hits 100 degrees Fahrenheit, how long do you have to run the winch before the temperature increases to 250 degrees Fahrenheit?
So Harold, I think this winch has a little bit different free spool mechanism. You want to explain that real quick?
Sure, Fred. Good point. The Sierra is a simple pull and turn. There is nothing that's sitting up above the winch, so it doesn't get hit and run over by the casualty when you're pulling it up on the bed.
Also, we still have the option for an air free spool. That's been located as well from the top to the side of the winch, again, so it's down low and cannot be run over by the casualty that you're picking up.
Okay, Fred, let me ask you a question for a change. That is not a Ramsey design frame. What can you tell me about it?
You're right, Harold. Miller Industries takes the time to manufacture this exclusive winch mounting frame. What that does is gives a good, solid, sturdy point for the winch to be mounted in so that it doesn't experience any torque or distortion. Also, along with that, one of the unique features is that we wind that winch from the bottom. That keeps the cable close to the deck and creates clearance underneath air dams and spoilers when you're actually hooking up to the car. A couple other unique things there. You see the roller fair lead out in the front. Many applications use a combination spring-loaded tensioner roller guide that kind of is a jack of all trades but doesn't do anything well. This puts the roller fair lead out where it should, and then we have the tensioner underneath on the bottom wind winch. Maybe you could take a minute and explain the changes we've made in the tensioner as well.
The roller tensioner is preset at the factory at 25 pounds pull pressure. If you notice on this winch, there is a drag brake sitting over there. If you want to increase the tension, you just undo the jam nut, turn that drag bolt in, tighten the jam nut back off. But you will find that tensioner will stop the winch. The minute you stop pulling, the winch is going to stop turning.
So basically, we've eliminated the friction on the cable from that steel plate, as well as we've eliminated those springs and bolts that used to stick out above the top of the winch. and replace that with the drag brake adjustment there that hasn't been present in the past.
100% correct, Fred.
Great, thank you. So Harold, we've talked about quite a bit. We talked about features, benefits, the development and the design. Is there anything else that's exclusive to the Ramsey Sierra planetary winch?
Yes, Fred, one very important element. This winch comes with a 2-year warranty.
Thanks for joining us today. Also want to ask you to make sure to subscribe to our Miller Industries news feed. That way you can keep up to date on all of the latest news and information about our Miller Industries product.